Hi, welcome to Abby's Book Reviews. This is the December wrap-up. Sorry this is really late and I've just realised that I forgot to grab a book to put in this, which is really annoying, so I'm just going to tell you what it is and not hold anything up for that one. First up in December I read Days of Blood and Starlight by Lani Taylor. This is the second in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and oh my gosh, this was so good. I now can't really remember much about it. It wasn't a filler, I can definitely say that. Like, oh my gosh, and when it ended, I was so glad that I had the next one to just mow straight in, because I could not have done it without it. Like, I couldn't have waited. I'm so glad that I got to this trilogy after it was finished, which I know is such a bad thing to say because it doesn't support the author while they're going through releasing books and stuff. But this is a series that I'm glad that I got the chance to kind of binge. I know I read the first one a lot earlier in the year, I think it was like April, but I could still remember what had happened. The first couple of chapters, the first part of it, like really helped jog my memory on what had happened as well. There was a lot of explanation in this, and there was also mystery involved in it, that you didn't know quite what was happening and you were hoping that it was going to be explained. And near the end was heartbreaking. I cried so much. Lani, as I said, I am so glad I didn't come to this as you were releasing them, because otherwise I don't know what I would have done after this book if I'd had to wait. Like, oh my gosh. Then I read Night of Cake and Puppets by Lani Taylor. This is a novella which is also illustrated by Jim DiBartolo. It is so cute with the illustrations, like so cute, and I loved it so much. When I read this I was in Prague, so that just meant so much to me, of being able to like work out where they had been, but it was also as I was leaving Prague, so unfortunately I wasn't able to find the specific places or anything. I kind of had places in my head of where I wanted to go from Daughter of Smoke and Bone and from Days of Blood and Starlight, which I read also while I was in Prague, and those helped me find places and, you know, find a puppet theatre and stuff like that. And reading this just kind of tied up the whole experience for me. But this is so cute. It's such a cute little love story that you don't need to have read the rest of it to read this. I suppose you kind of do, but at the same time, like, it's explained enough that it can stand alone. So if you just want like a really cute little love story that's to do with puppets, a little bit of magic from wishes, oh, it was just so cute. And then I've picked up Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Lani Taylor. This is the final book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and oh my gosh, I had so many feelings during this book. Like, I honestly don't know what to say about it, because it was amazing, but it was heartbreaking and devastating and so wonderful and like warming and inspiring. But oh yes, I was pretty much emotionally ruined by the end of this book. Oh my gosh. Lani, you play with emotions so well and take us on such a roller coaster. Hats off. Bright Burns the Night by Sarah B. Larson. This is the second in the Dark Breaks the Dawn duology, so it's a retelling on Swan Lake. It involves a lot of magic. This is set 10 years after Dark Breaks the Dawn. Oh my gosh, like, it's quite a while since I read Dark Breaks the Dawn. I think it was last year. Wow, like, oh my gosh. It made me feel a lot, but it was the twists and the, are they evil, are they not evil, you know, what do they want, what's their end goal, who can I trust, who can I not trust. Whew, yeah. It's an amazing duology though, and if you like Swan Lake and you want a retelling of Swan Lake that is definitely different, Bright Burns the Night and Dark Breaks the Dawn is definitely for you. I haven't come across another Swan Lake retelling And yeah, I'm just definitely glad that I got my hands on these two. True Love at the Lonely Hearts Bookshop by Annie Darling. This I got back in September, I want to say, from Bookspot BookBot. It definitely was not on my radar. It's a romance, it's an adult, it's a contemporary. All things that I don't really do. I do adult books, but adult fantasy, and that's like it. Maybe historical, but it has to have some element of mystery or fantasy in it for me to appreciate. Yeah. Anyway, romance books are definitely something I do not do. Apart from this book, I went in going, I'm not going to enjoy it, and trying to have as open a mind as possible. And it definitely has changed my mind. I'm really kind of upset that I got into this. I know it can be read as a standalone, but it's actually the second in the middle of a trilogy, maybe. I think there's 4, because there's actually like a Christmas story as well. It's definitely a standalone as well, but I do wish that I had read the rest of the series. I think I may go and get the rest of the series at some point and then read this again in the right place. It's really cute. It's a love story. You know, it's set in a bookshop. Who doesn't want to work in a bookshop? These people do. They own a bookshop in London and they run it, and, you know, they're opening a tea room in the bookshop. That's part of the story. She lives upstairs with one of the people that work there, and they have a cat. She has a very fat cat that keeps getting out and eating everything, which is quite funny because it reminds me of one of my cats that I had. They get to go down to Cornwall and oh, it's very cute. Okay, I said one of the books I forgot, and that is Carols and Chaos by Cindy Anstey. This is a historical kind of mystery. It's YA. It was so much fun. It was a Christmas present from my husband. We did a Christmas Eve book swap, and it's the book that my husband got me for Christmas Eve, and I was so glad that he got me it because it was a Christmas related, but it's set in the Victorian/Georgian period. One of the servants goes missing, and yeah, it was just a really fun story, and it has romance in it, and it was Christmassy. It's a great Christmas read. I really enjoyed it. That is it for my December wrap up. I hope you enjoy the book that you're reading, and I will speak to you soon.